Cozumel today, and boy, did we get blasted with the wind when we stepped off the ship. It's very windy here today. It's a little cloudy, but it is comfortable. So we are heading over to Nachi Cocom. So we decided to go to Nachi today because it's we haven't been there in 3 years, and we wanted to check it out. Last time we were there, it was right after the pandemic, so we're curious to see what it's going to be like today. And I'm just feeling raindrops on me right now. So there's a little dark cloud above me. So we are going to head through the port area here, grab a taxi at the taxi stand, and get over to Nachi quickly because we want to be one of the first ones there so we can grab a nice chair right by the pool. So let's get going.
Our Callie and I decided to ride in luxury today here. We're taking the little cart, right? Yeah, just tip these guys a couple bucks and they give you a ride to the entry of the duty-free shop. So those of you, if you have any walking issues or anything like that, you can always do this and save yourself a quarter-mile walk to get the day started. What do you think, Cal? Is this the way to go?
Yep, it's nice.
That's right, it is nice. Okay, so we got the Valors here. We've got the Paradise. Carnival Miracle right there. Mariner of the Seas Royal Caribbean. Now it's funny seeing a Carnival ship over at that other port right over there. All right, so our guy's going to be giving us a ride right up here to the duty free. I don't think we can go any farther than that. Look at it, beautiful, beautiful. I know it's windy. I know it's got a few raindrops going on. But listen, this is going to be an amazing, amazing day. And here we are. All right, so at this particular port, they bring you through the air-conditioned duty-free area when you get off the ship here. Now, some people do a little shopping on their way into Cozumel, but usually it's on the way out that people do it. The problem is, people are usually stumbling through here on the way out. But they got jewelry, they got tobacco, they got booze, I mean a lot of booze, and they've got all kinds of other trinkets you might need as well. Now we're finally getting out of here. I guess they're doing like some bag checks and some stuff like that. You got to go through one aisle or the other aisle. They're checking for fruit. That's probably the biggest thing is fruit. All right, so as you come out of the duty-free shop, right here is going to be where you're getting all your cruise ship excursions, right? These people are all lined up waiting right here. You got Three Amigos, you got Rajans. There's tons of shopping that way. But we're gonna shoot down this way. It's a little shortcut to try to get out of here. And we're gonna exit the port area, and that's where we get the taxis. All right, there we go. Here's the palapa we were looking for. And this will be the exit of the port. You can get out to the street and get to any outside vendor that you're looking for right here. We will see how crazy the line is for the taxis. All right, so we made it out here to the taxi area. Short line. That either tells me a lot of people haven't made it out here yet, or a lot of people are already where we wanna go. So Sharon's taking a look at the pricing over there. They got a list that'll show you. It will show a picture right here. And we're gonna jump in here and get our taxi.
One nice thing about Cozumel is they do have a list up there, a sign that tells you all the taxi prices depending on where you're going. So that's nice. You can feel pretty safe that you're paying the same price no matter what. So for us, going to Nachi Cocom for 4 or less people, it's $20 each way. If it's 5 to 8 people, it's $40.
Okay, here we are coming in hot, Nachi Cocom, ready for a great day. Now for Nachi, it's really, really recommended to have a reservation because again, they don't hold that many people, only about 120. And it can fill up pretty quickly. So keep that in mind if you're coming to Nachi Cocom. Now we drive down this neat little path into Paradise. Right, so we're greeted at the front door by a very nice lady. She confirmed we have a reservation. And now we're gonna go in there and pay the difference and get started. Oh, we got the introduction picture.
Well, we made it here to Nachi Cocom. It's a beautiful day. It's not very crowded, at least not yet. We got some chairs in the sun. There are a few chairs still open over in the shade, but we wanted to get a little more sun today before we head back home. The pool is empty right now. It looks beautiful. The ocean out there, it's got not really high waves. It looks nice. It's a little kind of murky up by where the waves are coming up, but it looks beautiful when you look out a ways. There is a little bit of seaweed that has come up out there. I don't see anyone up on the beach yet, but we'll see. We'll probably make our way out there a little bit later, but right now we're just going to enjoy the pool, have a few drinks, get some food in a little while, and just relax. That's what it's all about here at Nachi Cocom, is relaxing and just having a great day. And stay tuned, because I will walk around and give you a little walk around tour later. And so if you've never been to Nachi Cocom before, you can kind of check it out ahead of time and see what they have here to offer.
Okay, well, we got a little food coming in hot here. Well, maybe not so hot. We'll see. But I got some guacamole here as an appetizer. We got some chips, some pico de gallo here. Sharon got a nachos right there. Okay, and the kids they ate them so fast they had mozzarella sticks, and we didn't even have time to get a video of it. That's Matthew's mozzarella sticks right there. They're gone. There we go. There's a couple of them.
That's what they look like.
Cheese sticks for Callie. One more shot of those nachos. All right, so we're gonna eat this food, and we'll let you know at the end of the day how well the food is. We'll show it to you as we go along, and then I think Sharon's gonna come back later with some high points, some low points, and kind of her review and thoughts on the experience here at Nachi Cocom. So stay tuned for that. You're not gonna want to miss what she has to say. A few things have not been awesome so far.
Well, we are all settled in at Nachi Cocom, and it is a beautiful day here. It's not that crowded. I think it will get a little more crowded later. There are several people on the beach as well as up by the pool, but there's still empty chairs. But I'm going to take you on a little tour right now of Nachi Cocom. So if you haven't been here before, you can take a look at it, or maybe you've been here like us a few years ago and kind of get familiar with it again and see where everything's at. So let's take a look here. So over here is where you come in the entrance. You come up this walkway. And as you can see, there's someone down there taking pictures right now. We got our picture taken as we came in. They like to take your picture. They will try to sell it to you later, but it makes a nice memory. So just go with it. It's great. Then as you walk up here, this is where you'll check in right here. There's several tables under here that you can come up and eat if you prefer to eat at a table up here. There's even a little game here for the kiddos. They have high chairs. Then over here are the bathrooms. I have a banana boat there. There's some floating mats there as well. And here is the beach area. So this is a far end over on this side of the beach area. You can see where it stops right there. Very relaxing out here. And I'm assuming this might be the smoking area right here in this little corner, because I do see an ashtray there on the table. Let's take a walk over to the other side. You can see the pools up ahead, and there's more of the beach area. We'll walk down here and then I'll take you down to the beach in just a moment. There's a jacuzzi, a large pool. There's our spot right there. There's also some tables up here by the pool as well. So if you prefer to kind of just sit at a table and hang out, you have that option. Then here's the other side of the beach. Look at this. Very large area over here. You can schedule a massage when you purchase your tickets online, or put your deposit down ahead of time before coming. I'm sure you can also purchase a massage once you're here as well. There's another set of bathrooms over there out on the beach. There's hammocks. And this goes quite a ways down here. And it looks like the beach, I'm surprised. I thought the pool would be more crowded, but people seem to love the beach. So the beach gets a little, I think it gets a little crowded a little quickly. So if you want the beach, you may want to get here early. There's a little bar over here. Now I'm going to walk down here a little closer to the water and show you what that looks like. Ooh. That water is coming up pretty close to the chairs there. Look at that. So there's a little sand hill right here, if you can see that. And Most everyone's up above, but there are a few people sitting down there. Look at that. I'm glad I didn't get my chairs down here too close to the water, or all of my belongings would be drenched. Look at that. It is beautiful, but there is certain times of year you do get quite a bit of seaweed in some of these areas, some of the beach clubs. As you can see, today's one of those days. So there's lots of seaweed out there. So let me get back up this hill here, and I'll take you back up to the pool area. Right here on the side of the pool, there's a little area where you can kind of wash your feet, get all that sand off before going in the pool. And there's some other chairs here that are kind of facing the ocean, but up by the pool. There's Callie there. She wanted to get a little more shade, so she took one of those chairs. And look out here, you can see that water coming up. When we got here about an hour ago, there was no water by those lounge chairs. So keep that in mind if you're coming here and you don't see water. You know, you may have a little flood as the day goes on. There's a little better glimpse here of the beach area. Those waves are really picking up. When we got here, they were pretty calm. So make sure if you have little ones, you have their floaties on, or you keep a close eye on them. So now let's head back up to the pool. The pool's a beautiful area, and that's where we're gonna spend the day. So there you go. There's a little tour of Nachi Cocom.
All right, well, we brought our little party indoors here under the palapa. It's windy out there, and we really felt that as we tried to eat our appetizers, getting blown around. So we came in here, and another reason was, unfortunately, we just hadn't seen our guy in a while. I was getting thirsty, which is shocking. We're going to get the rest of our food right here before we jet out of here and head back to the port. We'll show you the food. We'll let you know how that was. And then at the end of the video, once we get back onto the ship, we're going to break it all down for you and share what unfortunately has been a very underwhelming trip here to Nachi Cocom. So stay tuned for the food, and we'll be back with you in a minute. All right, we got some, not appetizers, but it's the salad option. You can get a regular salad or a fruit salad. So Sharon and Callie both got, looks like a fruit salad. Yeah, there's a little bit of sorbet on there.
Fruit, and it was supposed to be like lemon sorbet, but I don't know, it's green. It looks, let me see. It tastes a little more lime, but that's okay. It's good. It's good. So.
All right, so that stuff looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it does. It looks really good.
All right, good deal. And let me show you what I got over here. This is the seafood soup right here. All right, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to do a little work to get some of the clams in here. So you got to give me a minute to do that. But this looks good. We'll let you know how it tastes. All right, little update for you. Once I got all the clams out of their shells, seafood soup, pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie, very good stuff. Sharon, listen, tell us what you, Callie, and Matthew all decided to get.
Well, we got let's call it a trio of cheese quesadillas. We all got the same thing. We all got a cheese quesadilla. Just sounded good on the menu. So it looks pretty tasty. There's all kinds of, there's a little veggies there. You got some guacamole, there's some beans, and 3 cheese quesadillas. So it looks pretty good.
All right, I know what you guys are saying. How plain is that? 3 cheese quesadillas. Where's the excitement? Jamie, take care of this. What did you get? Well, I got the mixed fajitas, guys. All right, there you go. Mixed fajitas, chicken and beef. And it came with some tortillas right there as well. There's some pico here too. I got a little guac and some beans. So this looks really, really good. I'm excited to eat this. All right, so here we are. Finished up our food. The consensus is that we did pretty darn good. The cheese quesadillas were all good. All right, everybody liked them. Everybody munched them down, so that was good stuff. And my mixed fajita, it was tasty. The tortillas were pretty good, and overall, I was pleased with the meal. All right, so we're back in the taxi. Once we finished our meal, we let them know that we were done, and they called the taxi for us. So we got our taxi there. The taxi was there like in 4 minutes, so that was great. Sometimes they'll have taxis waiting at places like that, the all-inclusives, and sometimes, like a Nachi Cocom, there's a lot less people. They're spread out more when they leave, so they called the taxi for us. So now we're all loaded in here. We've got our lovely driver here taking good care of us. And we're heading back to the port. All right, well, now we have made it back to the port. We had a safe taxi ride back here to the Puerto Maya port for the Carnival and the Regal Princess ships. And as usual, I'm just sitting here chilling out while Sharon and the kids are shopping. They're trying to duck into every store they can find. You get some T-shirts. They got all the good deals here. You know, whatever, 6 for $20, 2 for $5. I don't know. You can haggle a little bit here. I know that Sharon will try to do that kind of stuff. So, look, there's Matthew just ran past me as he goes from one store to another looking for the perfect T-shirt.
Well, we thought this would be the perfect place here in the port to kind of wrap up this video. We have a nice little background. It's kind of, actually it makes a nice picture. It's like a nice picture in the port area for anyone that comes here.
Totally.
You know, we've had a great day. Unfortunately, Nachi Cocom wasn't really what we remembered since last time we were here. We did not have the best experience, but we're not going to say it's like that every day. It's you know, it's hard to say. Sometimes you can go somewhere and have a great experience. Sometimes maybe not so good.
Yeah, people have raved about that place over and over again, and we have in the past as well. But today, Nachi was not Nachi that we remember.
Yeah, they were not on point.
So we're sorry that we got to give it. I think we got to give it 2 thumbs down today.
Yeah, 2 thumbs down.
2 thumbs down.
Yeah, 2 thumbs down today.
Yes.
We did get a nice picture though when we walked in. That was probably my favorite.
That was
part.
the best part. It was $12 for the welcome picture. We thought, boy, you know, for the price you pay, maybe you could throw that in. But no, they're making a few bucks there. Listen, the service was underwhelming. The best service we had of the day was when we finally went under the palapa and ate lunch, and the guy was very friendly, and our server was just disinterested. So, and I don't really know how to explain it. Most of the drinks tasted very watered down, not flavorful.
Yeah,
you know, the
not
fruit
good.
drinks, daiquiris, the mango margarita and stuff like that. So it was just underwhelming, and the food was it was just okay.
Yeah,
it was just
probably
okay.
my favorite thing was the fruit salad with the lime sorbet on it. Yeah,
But,
if we had to rate Nachi today on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna probably give it a 3.
Oh, that is
3.
harsh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I might give it more like a 4.5, but that's
That's
about
still not
it.
good.
So, anyway, so we still love Cozumel, still one of my favorite spots ever to get off a cruise ship. And I'm going to be back here in a couple months visiting Paradise Beach.
Yep.
So I'll let you know how that is when that time comes. But Sharon, let's wrap it up from here.
All right. Well, if you're new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you follow us and follow all of our videos. We have more Regal Princess videos coming. We will have more videos on other ships, other ports coming.
That's
so
right.
please follow along, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos.
And Sharon, where can people contact you to book their next cruise memory of a lifetime?
And if you would like any help booking your next cruise, you can contact me at sharonatsea@gmail.com, and I will be glad to help you book your next cruise adventure. And whether it's to a Caribbean port, to Europe, wherever it is, I can
Hold on, what you're saying, any cruise line from any port to any destination, anytime, anywhere, boom, Sharon can do it for you.
So there you go. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.